Science revision. Seed. After fertilization in plants, the egg nucleus of the ovule is turned into the zygote. Due to the sequential development, the zygote inside the ovule develops into a embryo. After the complete development of the embryo, the fertilized ovule becomes the seed, having the capacity of germination under the suitable environment to become a sapling and then into a mature plant. Mm, Therefore, the seed is a part of the uh, life cycle of the flowering plants, which can germinate into the new plants of their kind. As babies are obtained in the life cycle of animal, seeds are obtained in the life cycle of the flowering plant. Seeds are very tiny to quite larger in the size and oval or elongated or rectangular or round or having scaly wings etc. in shape. Disperser of seed. In the general, in general, seeds are grown inside fruits. A single fruit may be no one or many seeds. Seeds also ripen along with fruits and be separate from the fruits. Seed of the plant become some plants are carried due to the distance places through carriage. Reaching of the seeds from their origin of the different places through the help of any one of the carriage is the dispersal of seed. Dispersal of the seed is the one of the adaptation of the flowering plant by which they can reach a different environment and try to adjust. Generally, the following are the mechanisms of the dispersal of seed: dispersal through the wind, dispersal through water, dispersal by animals, dispersal by gravity, dispersal by the bursting of pods, dispersal through the wind. Small and light seeds are dispersed through the wind. These seeds may have feather-like scales, wings like scaly structures, or small pouches of air which allows seeds to be suspended in the air for a long time, and the wind can be blow them to the distant places when their fruit is ripened and open. Seeds are taken from the fruits and dispersed along the wind. Seeds of the red cotton trees, egg trees, canes, and other grasses like dandelion, maple, etc. are dispersed through the wind. Dispersal through water. Seeds of hydroponics plants that grow and at river banks and wetlands are dispersed through water. Such seeds are water fruit, light and floating type. When their fruits ripen and fall in the water, they are carried by the water up to the distant places. Lotus, lily, mangrove, coconut, cattail, etc. are dispersed running or moving through water. Dispersal by animals. Fruits of many plants are edible and eaten by monkeys, deer, squirrels, mice, rabbits, birds, flying foxes, etc. These animals eat soft and delicious parts of the fruit, but due to the hard covering, they either cannot eat or they cannot eat or cannot digest their seeds, so they dispose of the only seeds at the different places. Human beings have transported the seeds of cereals, legumes, fruits, and vegetables throughout the world. Some seeds, like cobrels, pegs, kuro, and cocolabur, bedekuro, have spiky bristles all around with which they stuck on the animals' bodies and reach different places. Seeds of small fruits are eaten and swallowed along with fruits, but seeds are digested there and there without being digested, and they get a chance to grow. Seeds of java plum, jamun, celubic, myroban, horro, horro, Milo berry, borro, uh, gooseberry, amala, guava, amba, pears, naspati, mikri, kafal, raspberry, oiselu, raspberry, etc. are the dispersed by the animals by swallowing and digesting. Dispersal by gravity. Dispersal by gravity is a normal method of those seeds in which either seeds of their fruits are dense and heavy. When such ripened fruits fall on the ground due to the gravity, other fruits decay and seeds are exposed to our environment and germinate if they get favorable condition. Seeds of mango, apple, coconut, etc. are dispersed by this method. Dispersal by a bursting of pods. In some plants, due to the multiple reasons like the effects of sun, water, plant hormones, and the turgor pressure created in the cells, their pods once burst after drying and the seeds inside such pods are ejected out forcefully around the parent plants. Seeds of the mustard, lady's finger, beans, peas, ipil, chestnuts, thorn apples, derutro, rosary pins, lalgedi, lalgedi, etc. are dispersed by a bursting their pods. Structure of seed coat. It is the outermost covering of a seed. It is composed of a multiple layer of a cell and the seed coat has the two layers. The outer thick of the layer is testa and the inner thin layer is called tegmen. Some seeds like coconut and lychee have thought seed coats. The seed coat protects seed from the external environment and inhibits the germination of the seeds for a long time during unfavorable conditions. Embryo. The embryo is the main part of the seed. It is fertile part as it turns into a plant when the seed germinates. The embryo has mainly three parts: cytoledon, radicle, and plumule. During germination, the radicle develops into the root system, the plumule into the shoot system, and the cotyledon turns into the green embryonic leaves which initiates photosynthesis for the first time in the life of the plant. Besides seeds turning into the embryonic leaves, cytoledon etc. protects the radicle and plumule as well as preserves protein and starch for germinating embryos. Monocot seeds has a single cotyledon, dicot has two or more pairs of the cotyledons, and gymnosperm has many such pairs in their seed. The first seed leaf in a monocot plant is developed from the soliopetile endosperm. Part of the seed just under the seed is called the endosperm. It occupies the largest volume of the seed and preserves the nutrition of the food, starch, the proteins which are which are used by a embryo during the germination period until the new plant imitates, making the food itself except for some. This much for today.